Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by yttrio called Sightline Sum Whisper Loop. The rules are normal Sudoku rules, that's 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Draw a 1 cell wide loop of orthogonally connected cells. The loop may not touch itself, not even diagonally. For loop. The loop acts as a German whispers line, i.e. adjacent digits on the loop must have a difference of at least 5. Cells with small numbers in the corner are on the loop. This number gives the sum of all loop cells, including itself, seen from that cell in all horizontal and vertical directions combined, where non-loop cells block the vision. Digits may repeat in a sum if allowed by other rules. And that is all of the rules. But since we know these are on the loop, then we shall start the loop. Our loop will be yellow. Okay, so this is I guess it's not necessarily a yin yang, but cannot touch itself. So that means it's not going that way. It could go up though. Maybe I will do kind of a yin yang style. As in, it's never going up there. I don't want to do blue though, because the numbers are blue. And that will be hard to see. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully that is not too quiet. I think it loudens up here in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna look at the numbers. And these are interesting because this is one higher than that one. This one is going to see the same ones vertically as that one. So it needs... well, wait a minute. This one turns left. No, that can't turn left. That cannot turn left. Because if it did, there would be no way. Because then it wouldn't be able to turn down. Or as in these couldn't be yellow. All three. So if it did go here, it would have to get its other points from just those cells. And that would not be possible to make 33. in 4 cells. So I guess the point is, what is the point? If it turns right, I don't think that will work either, because then it couldn't go here. And again, we would be, it could come on over, but then how would this 34? Then the 34 wouldn't be able to. So it doesn't go that way either. So it does go down. But then wherever this does end up turning, the 34 is going to see all the same cells as it, and it needs to get one more, which I think has to be picked up here. Or else they're going to just see all the same cells, and they would both be 33. So this needs to come that way, and this should be a 1, because it cannot be there now. So that should be 1. And now these two are going to be 33. So somewhere it will turn. But now this one cannot keep going to there, or else it would be higher than just 1 point higher. So this must now go up, and it will go over to there. And now this one cannot be part of it. I don't think it matters if I do a, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. This isn't like a typical yin-yang. I'm just using pink to mark where the loop cannot go. So 33 though, it's only leaving 12, so this can only have a maximum of 4 pink cells, as in, yeah, as in it has to be at least that long, which means those and those will not be part of the loop because it cannot touch itself. So 33 can be made in 5 cells, but it could come all the way down to there also. And if it did, then these two would be 12. But these 4 could be 12. And if these 4 are 12, then 1 will be here. But anywho, what about 36 then? There's going to be a pink in one of these, or both. Also. So this one might need to turn up like that, or it could just go ahead and turn up this one as well. This one will have to see some additional cells. Also, it can't be like that. Could be like this though. It could go way up like that, and like that would be fine. Or it could do something. No, I can't do that. that wouldn't be enough either. So the yellow does not come down. Oh, well, I know it doesn't go down that far already. But that could be yellow, though. Yellow could come over like this. That would be fine. Hmm. So... Oh, I forget, it's German whisper line. So... we can start filling in some digits. This cannot be 6. This will be small. Cannot be 4. 4 would have to have a 9 on both sides of it. And the 6 would have to have a 1 on both sides of it. That's why that one couldn't be 6. This will go back up to 7, 8, or 9. And then back down to 1, 2, or 3. And then back up to 7, 8, or 9 again. So we do have a 7, 8, 9 combo row also. So that's 24. And we need 9 more. So we're going to have to get 24 and 9 more. We have to get 1 more, at least. And this one could be 4. If it turns. In fact, I think it will be a 4. Because these are 24, needing 9 more. And if it was... well, if it was 1, 2, 3, that would be 6. But we know the next digit cannot be low. So I think this has to be a 4. It's 24 plus 9. And the only way to make that is with 2, 3, 4. So that one is a 4. That one is a 9. One of these will be a 9. And I think that I've said that it's not going to turn that way. Because if it did, it couldn't come down, because then we wouldn't get enough cells to make 36. And don't think it will go this way either. No, it can't. And they can't loop back up. Actually, those are going to be pink. So this must... turn that way. And then go down. That will be a corner. This will be pink because that can't be a loop. Or it can't touch itself, rather. 36 will need more cells, but it could go up. This cannot touch itself there or there. So it can come over 1, but I doubt it will, because it would have smalls with it. Oh no, so it definitely won't. You can't even make 36 with 5 cells. So that is a no. And it does turn up. And this is also a 9, by the way. We do have a 7, 8. And but this one is low. And that will be a 1, 2, 3. This will be a 1, 2, 3. This cannot be 6. So it is, whoops, a 7, 8. This cannot be 6. It is also 7, 8. And this cannot be 4 because it's not 5 away from 8. So it's just a 1, 2, 3. And then back up to 7, 8, or 9. This will be 1, 2, 3. Cannot be 4 because it would need a 9 on both sides of it. Okay. So these are 33, which means this, and this, 12. And it cannot have 7 or 8. And it does need a 6. So it will be 6 and then 6 more. Which means this cannot be a 3. It'll be a 1 and a 5. So these will be 5, 6. And that also means that will be a 1. So that is a 2 or 3. So this one cannot be a 7, or else it would have to have a 2 on both sides of it. This one will be the 7. That one is likely gonna get 6 out of the way, but I don't know that for sure. Okay. This one could still be a 9, or 9 could go there. 7, 8, 2, 3. If this one was there, it would go there. It seems alright. One of these will be a 2, 3. Oh, this one cannot be a 3. So it is a 2. This is a 3. Now do I think about the totals more? We do have a 1 over here. Maybe we do some Sudoku. Does this have to be a... let's fill the sun. This cannot be a 6. So it's 7, 8, or 9. And this will be a 2 or 3. and 31. We have 8 here. If it goes all the way over, then these two sections would be 39, and we would have 6 left over, which I don't think would work. That would not work. It does not go all the way over, because there would be 3 smalls, and there would be no way to make 6 in there without any smalls. But does that tell me anything? Not a great deal. Oh, let's start down. These are 16, 17, 18, 19, 28, plus a small and another high. That has to go at least to there. Now, 31, if it goes down, it can't get any more this way, and it would have to go down to at least there, which is obviously breaking the puzzle because we haven't got to the 15 yet. So it does not go down straight away. It does go this way. Oh, and it will have to pick up the rest of its digits that way as well. So this cannot be pink. This cannot be pink. This one can be 1, 2, 3. That is a 1, 2, 3 for that column. This one will go back up. This can be a 6 though, if it turns, which it could do. Right, and it has to, because if it went up to here, it would have to be a 4, and it cannot be. So it does not, and it will turn. And these were 16, maximum of 28, needing 8 more. Could be. Alright, so back to this 31. How many more are we gonna need? We need at least 4. No, we need at least 5. The minimum digits for 30 is 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know we need at least 5. This will go back up to 8 or 9. This will go back down to 2 or 3. Can't be a 4. And this will go back up to 8 or 9. So that is just set. That is 17 plus 5. 22. So this has to be a 9. Got a little bit scared there. Thought I wasn't going to hit the total. Alright. So that is now a 6, 8. Let me just double check. 17, 22, yeah, 31. So this is pink now. Yeah, this obviously does not turn up. So it will start going down. It won't touch itself there, or there, or there. It won't go into there. Can't go into there or there. So we have 4, 5, 6. This can be a 1, 2, or 3. This can be a 1 or 3. This also has to go down at least one more. So it will be... that could be a 6 though, if it turns. Which it may. I don't think it will turn that way. Right, because it would make it close early. If it goes this way, it would definitely end up touching each other early. So it does not. It could definitely go that way though. Can it go this way? Yeah, could be like that. Or something. Well, I doubt it would be that, but... I mean, maybe it could. The only number that does not... or the only number that cannot be on a German whisper line is 5. So... well, I still wouldn't go all the way like that, because then there would be nowhere for the 4 to be. Actually, the 4... well, the 9's already been in this row, so the 4... if this yellow does come on down, the 4 won't be on it. Since that one is already there. Well, even if that one was there. Okay, anywho. Let's just go up. This doesn't go up either, or else it would never get back out without touching itself, so that does not go. These are both pink. I think that one is as well. This one would be as well. This one comes on out then, and it will be 6 or 7. And what do we get from that? Is not, no. Whatever this is, if this is a 3, it goes like that. That would be 1. Those can be the same or different. So I know this doesn't go all the way down, but so there's gonna be yellows over here. It could come all the way down though. 15 could be 4 digits. Although that would be quite hard to do. If there was 4 digits here, or 4 yellows, 6, 7 would be 13. So no, that won't work. So what? It can't go up either then. Or well, can it? No, because that would be 4. I don't think it can go to the corner. If it does go to the corner, it's going to end up seeing 4 digits. And if it sees 4 digits, then it's going to have 2 highs with it. And the minimum 2 highs is 6, 7, which is already 13. And then it would have to have 2 ones with it. And this being right there, it cannot have 2 ones with it. 1, because that 1 is already there. And, you know, it would have to be along there somewhere. But this can also not be like that. So it can't use the same digit twice. So this does not go to there. And the only way for the loop to not end up touching itself is if it goes like that. And now it sees 3 digits. Now this cannot be part of the loop. This one must attach there. These will not be part of the loop now. So we have 15 plus 16, 31, 33 or 34. So these are 11 or 12. So they can be 9-2 or 9-3. Oh, or they can be, no, they're 5. They have to include 5. So they have to be 5-6. And that makes them 11. So 11, 26, where was I? 26, 27, 42. So that is 3, making 45. All the digits 1 to 9 added up will be 45. So now that we have a 1-2 combo in that column. And now there must be a 9 on this, which is here. And then these will be the 2-4. And this one cannot be the 4, because then another 9 would have to be there. But this one can be, so the 9 must go there. And now a 9 goes over here. So if the yellow, well, the yellow will have to turn. It could come on down here though, maybe. Maybe not. This is 7-8 though. We have a 7-8 combo here now. This goes back down to a 1 or 2. And then that could still be either. But one of these will obviously be a 1, which means that... Oh, no, 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 no. No, hold on there. I was about to say that meant one of these would have to be a 6, but that may not necessarily be true. This can definitely be a 7, 8. And that could still be a 1, 2. And then that one could still be 1. Oh, well, even if these are 7, 8, yeah, that one could be a 2. These could be a 1, 2. It's fair. I don't think this can be a 3, though. Oh no, it definitely can't be a 3, because 3 wouldn't work with that side. So 3 is up there, and down here. This yellow, if it comes on down, this would have to be a 1 or 2, a 1 or 3. Can't be a 3. This would have to be a 1. 3 won't work here. So that is a 1. And now, if the yellow came on down, it would have to be a 1 or 2, and they're both already in the column. So it goes this way. Now this cannot be a 9. This one must be the 9. Now the 9 is here by Sudoku. And the 9 is here by Sudoku. Is that all of the 9s? I believe it is. Looks like it. So this will be a 1 or 2. This cannot be part of the loop. So this one must be. And it will be... It cannot be a 4. So it'll be a 1, 2, or 3. This goes back over, this is high. It would have to be a 7 or 8. I think that is fine though. And then that would be a 3. So that won't work. Because if this came to here and then over, this would not be able to be a 6. Because it would need a 1 there. So it would be a 7 or 8 only. But then here, it would have to be a 3. 3 won't work with 7. So it does go down to there. So that is not part of the loop. So this is going to be... This cannot be 6 either. So it will be 7 or 8 as well. And again, this cannot be a 3. So it must go this way. Okay, and that is the loop. And now this can be a... It has to be a 1. Because the 2 is already there. So that is that. Now this has to be an 8. That has to be a 7. Now we're gonna get a lot of our loot done, probably. Oh, maybe not. But one of these will be a 6 now. So that is a 1. This cannot be a 7 because that is a 3. So that's 8, 7, 2. This. Uh-oh. Oh no. I wonder. Okay, I think this pink might be wrong here. So this is 1 or 3. But this can be high again though, can't it? I think it must now because of that error I just made there. This could be 7 or 8. Why did I have that blocked? Not quite sure. But I think this logic down here is still good. With the, it cannot go to the corner. And why do I still think that? Because it would be 2 highs and 2 lows. So I still think that that is that. And I still think that that has to do that. I liked the sound of that. Okay. And since a 6 cannot go there or there, oh, that, this cannot go there. So this must come up to there, or else it would have been touching diagonally there. So this is still 1, 2, or 3. This is still 6 or 7. This will go back down to 1 or 2. Back up to 7 or 9. Down 2, 3, or 4. Over. I think this still has to be 9. Oh, right, because it can't be 6 still. That is 9. And it needs 6 more. And this side can't be the 4. And it can't be made with 5, 1. So that is still 4. This is still 2. That is 9 plus 6 equaling 15. Three cannot be with 7 here, or 6. Okay, so yellow cannot venture to there, as if it does, it'll have to turn and touch. So all of those can be pink. That one as well. This one as well. Alright, now we do something in here. And we do not go straight up. This will be 7 or 8. If this went here, it would have to be 3. If that was 3, that might be okay though. We do have 7, 8, 9. Let's work this side. This has to be 9. Now we have a 7, 8. We got the rest of our 9s though, I think, somewhere. Maybe not quite. Oh yeah, we do get this one. One of these is here. And then one is there. Okay, so when this came down, it ended up breaking. Don't know why I marked that one pink earlier, but I did. Just a mistake, I imagine. We do have a 1, 2. There's gotta be a 4 in there somewhere. These were still 4, 5, 6. For what that is worth. 8. 8. 3. It's up on the top. Down on the bottom. Two has to be here or here. That is fine. 4 is in one of those. 5s. Of course. These are 5, 6. For that row specifically. There's gonna be a 6 in that vertical as well. What else am I missing there? The 7 or 8 will join it. Neither one will be there. Oh, and neither one will be there. Okay. So this vertical column has to have a 7 or an 8. It cannot be there, cannot be there, so it must be there. This will be the 7 or the 8. And now we can kind of get, I think we can kind of get a 5, 6 starting to map out a little bit. Because they must be like that. So this will be the light 5, 6. And then that will be the light 5, 6. But if these are 6 though, then it could go there. Does it have to? It does not have to. There's a dark one up here somewhere. Okay, maybe that's all for now. But these are making a combo. So this will be a 2, 3. I do believe. And so we have a 1, 4 over there. And what does that do? If this goes up, it still has to be a 3. 3 would have to be next to an 8 or 9. If this goes over, it has to be a 1. And then it would go up to a 6, 7, or 8. No, it couldn't be a 6. It would have to be a 7 or 8. That is fine though. Uh, do one of these still have to be? Where did I get the 8 out of there a while ago? Not quite sure. I do have a 1, 2. Probably just overlooking some Sudoku. Maybe. Two. 2, 3. Can I? Or 7, 8s as well. Like this 7, 8. It's there. This 7, 8 has to be up here somewhere. This yellow one. Doesn't have to be yellow, but okay. So if that turns that way, it is a 1. And then it goes up to a 7 or 8. Well, if it goes up here, it's a 3. And that is an 8. Oh. Okay. If this goes up, 1, 2's already there, so it would have to be 3. But then it would have to go to another 8 or 9, and it would not be able to. So yellow does turn this way. So yellow does have to be 1. Because 4 is not 5 away from 7 or 8. And now this one is 7 or 8. It can't touch itself. So it will go up to there. And this will now be 2 or 3 only. It cannot be 4 because... Oh, no, because 4 is not 5 away from 7 or 8. If it came over here, it would have to be 8. Which might be alright. But it could easily go up and grab this 9. This would be 8. That would be 1 or 2. Then that would be 7 or 8. Right. So if it came over, I said it would be 7 or 8. Which would be no more. And then it would have to go up twice. And this could not be a 6. So it does not turn this way. It does go up. Now it cannot touch there. It could go there. But this is a high number. And it is 7, 8, or 9. Can I do... here we go. This 3 is making these 8s. That's gonna do a lot. Alright. This is not 8 now, and now I'm back to this happening to be 1. And we get our 6 and 7, 5 and 6. Alright. This will be a 3, 6. Do I need these colors anymore? Probably not. I don't think I needed them to begin with, to be honest, but I was overlooking this 3 down here. So this cannot be a 3 either because it's next to a 7. So that is like that. And now, do I get any more? This goes up. It has to be a 2. This cannot be... Oh, well. If this is yellow, it has to be 6. But it cannot be. Because a 1 is already in this column. And we have to put another 1 there if we brought yellow down. Because 7, 8, and 9 are all looking here. So this cannot be yellow. So that must be yellow. And now it must close there. So that is the loop. It does look a little bit different than last time. And this is now a 2 or 3. No. It's just a 2. And this is going to be a 7. So this must be a 1. Okay, so now we just do Sudoku, I think. And probably 5s and 4s are gonna be, or at least 5s maybe. Of course, maybe not. There is a 4 up here, which will put a 4 down here. Uh, 4 middle. So 4 is up here. Four is over here. 5's over there. 5's there. 5 is in the middle as well. What else am I missing from the middle? An 8. An 8 could go there. An 8 and then a 3 or a 6. A 6 cannot go there. This is 3 or 8, I guess. I don't like that though. Oh, an 8 goes here by Sudoku. And then it'll go in one of those. So an 8 is in this cage. So it cannot be in the middle here. So it must be at the top. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's ridiculous. 8 can go right there in the middle. What am I talking about? Alright. A 1 is going right here, and that's pairing with a 7 for what that is worth. Comboing. A 7 must go here as well. If a 2 if a 2 went here, sorry, I keep sneezing, then a 2 would have to go there, bless me again, and then it would have to go there and it would be broken. So that is a 3. And now that'll sort that. One sec. What is this? What is this? Is that only an 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's there. 6, 7, 9. It is only an 8. So now 8 does go up here. Now 8 goes there. And this will be a 3. So 3 will be in one of those. This is a single 7. And what's left here? A 6 goes with it. 6 is there then. This is 3. This is 4. This is 3. This is not a 3. This gets a 5 and a 2. 5. It's already there. So it is in one of those. This over here is, what's missing is a 6. It's in one of those. This is just a single, which is a 4. Is that a single 7? Maybe not. This is a 4 though, so now it is. Yeah. That was a cool puzzle. I like that. Well, obviously, that got me stumped over here. I think I just accidentally marked this as being not able to be part of the loop and messed up there, but, yeah, I did make an error there, with that loop logic. But anyhow, that was a very fun puzzle by yttrio, called Sightline, Some Whisper Loop. Check it out yourself in the link below, and like and subscribe if you enjoy. Appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. Bye bye.